everybody, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Melissa Weatherall and I'm a registered holistic nutritionist and I'm a lover of Epicure. Epicure is a Canadian company based out of British Columbia, and quite honestly their products are just so fantastic that I'm actually very happy to align myself with this company. We're 100% gluten-free, we are low sugar, low sodium, we are over 90% non-GMO. You're never going to find high fructose corn syrup. You're not going to find a whole bunch of words this big that you cannot pronounce. There's no preservatives, no additives, there's no artificial flavorings, no artificial coloring. Like, truly, this is a fantastic company, and I am so excited to share some of it with you today. So we are going to be making a summer salad. It is summer here, it is stinking hot sometimes, and I don't know about you, but I certainly don't want to have to heat my house up. It's not good for the environment when we have everything running and all of that. But aside from that, it's really, when you're hot, it's very easy to first of all, not cook at all, and secondly, it's also easy to just go and get takeout because you're too tired or you feel gross and you don't want to. Well, I'm going to show you how you can make a delicious summer salad in less than 20 minutes that's going to be completely balanced. And as a nutritionist, this is a really big thing for me. I am constantly preaching about balancing your plate with a protein, fiber, and a fat, and today we are going to do that with this one meal. So let's get started. I'm so excited to show these amazing products and get you eating clean in your kitchen too. So I have already made the quinoa because I want to make this a cold salad, so I needed the quinoa to cool. So what I've used is our round steamer. This, honestly, I feel like every single kitchen should have one of our steamers. It really makes cooking so easy. Cleanup is a breeze, like, not even kidding you. Literally seconds and it's cleaned up. And you know, when you're cooking and cleaning up, it's nice if you can do it efficiently and quick, right? So I have put in 1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups of water, and I have used a tablespoon of our vegetable broth. I love our broths. We have a few different ones, but what's so great about this is the sodium is super low, and you can get a lot of use out of one jar, making soups and stews and, you know, all of the things that you need a broth for, and you're not wasting any, you're using what you need, and that is really important to me. So what is so amazing about ours is we also have nutritional yeast added. So that is a huge dose of your B vitamins. If you are a plant-based eater, you're vegetarian or vegan, B12 is one of the things that you need to make sure you're getting a lot of. And Epicure is really smart because they have added these amazing nutrients to their products. So this has vitamin B12, it contains 8 essential nutrients, and this is just onion, carrot, bell pepper, sea salt, celery seed, and black pepper. And again, the sodium is super, super low. So I've used 1 tablespoon, stirred that in the water, added my quinoa, gave it a stir, and I stuck it in a microwave for 15 minutes. And this is what it looks like. It smells delicious, and it's ready to go. And why I love quinoa so much is it's known as a super grain. Quinoa is obviously plant-based, and there's 50% more protein than other grains when you use quinoa. It's also a complete protein, and that's really important because you're getting all of the amino acids that you would get in like a meat type protein. You're getting it all in your quinoa. So it's much lighter, it's easier for a body to digest, and it's really perfect on a hot summer day when you just have a cold salad, but you're still hitting all of those marks, that you're balancing it out like properly with your protein, fiber, and your fat. So this is all done, ready to go. So next, I am going to use a can of chickpeas. So chickpeas is another amazing plant-based product, full of protein, high in fiber, really such a great addition to any meal, and it's a nice crunchy addition to a salad. So I've rinsed them already. This is the can I use. I always try to find organic where I can. As a woman in my late 40s, I certainly do not want to add any pesticides or herbicides or any of that kind of stuff to my foods when I can. So I try to choose organic. I also like to do BPA free because I do not need any more toxins over in this environment. So this is what I've chosen. And I've used our strainer, which is a collapsible strainer. So I'm going to just show you. I'll add those in to our salad. And what I love so much about this strainer is it's easy to store. So if you camp or you don't have a lot of kitchen space, it's collapsible. So you can literally just fold it back up. It's super handy. So I've used our strainer for that. Now I'm going to just grab our 3-in-1 spoon. Again, I love this spoon. It's a silicone. It's like a spatula as well as you can stir. It's amazing. So I've added in our chickpeas to our quinoa. So that is all ready to go. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move this out of the way here. Next, what I'm going to do is I am going to show you our mandolin. So I want to add some red onion to this. So our mandolin, super simple, easy to use. It comes with 3 different blades. Comes in a nice little handy package there. I want to dice these up. So I've already got my red onion in there. I've started it so you can see. And I'm just going to show you how simple this is. If you don't like doing onions or, taking forever to chop, this is a perfect tool for you. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, that was it. And I'll show you how amazing this is. You can see the onion is literally diced up and ready to go. Just a couple swipes of that. So I'm going to add this onion into my salad. And I'm actually going to scoop out the rest of this onion. And you can use as little or as much as you want. It's the nice thing about a salad, right? You can modify it to make it what you like. And that's really important. When we are cooking at home, we can choose what and how much of something we're going to put in it. So next I am going to use a cucumber. This is our silicone knife. This is, I like to refer to as the Black Beauty. Quite honestly, this is a really super sharp knife. So it does the job quick and fast, and it comes with a fancy little sleeve that keeps it safe because it is so sharp. And I'm just going to dice this up really quick. I like cucumber, and I love using seasonal vegetables because not only is it they're more healthy because they are local and you're getting basically farm to table, opposed to being picked when they're not quite ripe and then they ripen on a truck somewhere. It is really a great idea to up your wellness by choosing things in season. So pretty soon my garden is going to be full of cucumbers and tomatoes, which I'm excited about. So I put in two mini cucumbers. I'm going to use some cherry tomatoes here, or these ones might be grape, but you get the picture, the ideas. I'm just going to slice those up real quick with my knife, throw them in my salad. And you can, again, you could use peppers. You could use any kind of vegetable you like. Throw in some broccoli. This is what's so lovely about making things at home. Okay, so that's probably all I'm going to do for that. I'll finish that up later. Now, the recipe calls for feta cheese. I'm not a huge feta cheese lover. I mean, we do have some. I like to sprinkle it a little bit, but I want to make this more robust. So I'm going to use a mozzarella, like the little boccinis. So I'm actually just going to slice a few of them, and then I'm going to just throw the rest in whole. And this is one of my favorite summertime salads, with fresh basil and balsamic, and the bocchini it's so delicious. Okay, so I've sliced up a couple, but then I'm just going to throw in the rest. Just going to give this a little stir again. And oh my goodness, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good, but it also looks really good. I'll show this to you in a second. Okay, so then I'm going to use our sea salt and our black pepper in our grinders. I'm just going to give that a couple twists. And again, love our grinders, make it so convenient. And the nice thing with this is it's literally just black pepper, and it's sourced in a real good way. Our herb garlic sea salt is quite honestly probably something we use a lot of here. I love that you get that slight taste of garlic, but you're still getting the benefits of sea salt. You really want to make sure you're not using table salt. Every chance I get, I try to tell people this. Sure, yeah, it's got some iodine in it, and we need that. A lot of times people are deficient in iodine, but I'd rather see you get iodine in seaweed and different sources in that sense instead of in your salt. The table salt, literally, it has sugar in it. If you look at the white box with the blue on it, it's got sugar. So we're trying to eliminate sugar as much as we can. And so why would we want to put it in our salt, right? It's crazy. So that has a nice amount of garlic, herb sea salt, and pepper added. Next, we're going to make our dressing. So I'm going to use our cruet. I love this cruet. Honestly, it comes with the lid, has all of the measurements etched right on the side. And we're going to use Greek dressing. The other thing I love about our salad dressing, so we have quite a few. This one we're going to use Greek today. But what I love about the salad dressings is the stuff that you find in the store has a lot of bad oils for you, a lot of extra omega-6s, and we really want to keep the omega-3, omega-6 balance in our body. If we have too much of the bad oils of like the pastries and all of the fried things, our omega-3, our omega-6s get too high, and that can cause inflammation in our body. So choosing salad dressings is one of the big ones. You know, you want to stay away from canola oil and processed, really heavily processed, not good for you oils. So making them at home, super simple and much, much better for your health. So I am going to follow the instructions on the back of this. So this is our Greek, and I'm going to combine 2 tablespoons of the dressing mix, a 1/3 cup of olive oil, and a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar, and that's going to give us our salad dressing. So let's start with our olive oil, and I think that was 1/3 cup. Yes. So because we have the handy little measurements here, I don't even have to dirty more dishes. And believe me, if I can do less dishes, I'm happy. Okay, so we're going to get to 3/4 cup. There we go. And the little silicone funnel is quite honestly another item I think every kitchen should have. We use it a lot for more than just making salad dressings. So now I'm going to put in some red wine vinegar, and it says 1/4 cup for that. So just following the measurements on the side of the jar. Got that in there. And next I'm going to use our 4-in-1 spice spoon. I love this because I don't have to search for a whole bunch of little spoons in my drawer. I can literally just grab this guy, and I've got 4 measurements right here. And we want 2 tablespoons of the dressing mix. So what's nice again is our spoon fits into all of our jars, which makes it super convenient as well. So there's 2 tablespoons in there. Let's set that back down. I'm going to take out our funnel, and I'm going to give this a nice shake. And we've got a great Greek dressing here. All right. Voila. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is add some of the dressing to our salad. Now, if you didn't want it added all, you could add it as you go, and sort of, you know, instead of it, like if you're taking it to a potluck, for instance, you're going to a picnic, you could add this as you get there, opposed to making it ahead of time. But, and it is very convenient to just carry your jar, right? So there we go. I honestly cannot wait to dig into this. So this is completely balanced. We've got our fiber because we've put in our vegetables. We've got our protein, which is our quinoa. We've got our fat from our cheese as well as our oil. So this is a complete meal. But if you are a person that needs to have meat, I've grilled ahead of time some chicken breasts. So I've marinated it in our Tuscan chicken. This is a seasonal product that's here just for the summer. It is quite honestly amazing. I'm just going to tell you what's in it. It has garlic, tomato, onion, sumac, red bell pepper, herbs, sea salt, black pepper, and rosemary. That's it. There's no artificial anything, complete clean ingredients. So I have marinated this, yes, and I have already grilled it. So what you could do then, and I'm not going to do this because I'm going to store this right in my steamer, but you could then take out how much you want, and then you could slice up your chicken and have chicken with it as well, because it is really important that we get 20 to 25 grams of protein at every meal. So this is a complete way to make sure you're getting enough protein. So that is our quinoa salad and our chicken, as well as you've seen me make my dressing really super fast. I hope that you will give this recipe a try. Let me just show you it actually, so you can see it. I don't know how well you can see that, but quite honestly, I cannot wait to dig into this. And again, you can add other things. You can add peppers. You could add corn. You could add black beans. Like, you could literally make this however your family likes it. But just know that this is clean, it is serving you well, it's nourishing your body properly, and we really are what we eat. So I hope that you'll give this a try, and thank you so much for joining me.